Hey guys, you guys want to hear a joke? Gaming journalism. Yes, there are individuals out here who are apparently journalists of the gaming industry who are still big mad that Elden Ring mopped the floor with God of War Ragnarok because they are salty that God of War did not win Game of the Year and Elden Ring did. Here's the thing, guys. You can have your own personal preferences of what you think Game of the Year might be. And I'm not trying to say God of War Ragnarok was not a top contender for a Game of the Year, but come on. Elden Ring had a lot more to bring than God of War Ragnarok. Some guys may disagree with me on this one, but come on. We all know it's true. There was more things to do in Elden Ring. There was more endings. There was more ways to keep on playing the game. There was way more storylines in that said game alone. Guys, there's a reason why Elden Ring won Game of the Year. But to some gaming journalists out here, like this one I'm talking about right now from Inverse, that say Elden Ring is undeniably Game of the Year, and that's a problem. It's uncomfortably inevitable. So we're going to actually look at this article and see why Inverse thinks that Elden Ring should not have been Game of the Year. And for what I see, I think they think God of War should have been it. God of War Ragnarok should have been Game of the Year as well. So let's go and read this article. You know it, I know it, we all know it. This year's Game of the Year contest was all sewn up just 6 weeks into 2022. Elden Ring is one of the rare games to truly transcend the nerd-osphere and become a bona fide cultural phenomenon. Even the New York Times wrote about it awkwardly. As of mid-November, it has sold more than 17.5 million copies worldwide, and that is a great thing. From both Xbox, PlayStation to PC. I think even Steam as well. 17.5 million copies. That is a great thing right there. And here's the thing, I've also seen a lot of developers and a lot of YouTubers say that Elden Ring was a crap game because, one, there was no difficulty bar. Like you could not put it on easy mode, you could not put it on medium mode, you could not put it on hard mode. It was just it was just a one mode game, and it was hard. And that got some people crying. How do you cry about a game that was made by some developers who actually had some soul in their bodies to create a great game for people? Basically, the people, pretty sure it was the people who created the Dark Souls franchise, and they are surely angry that was not an easy mode. I'm being serious. They are angry that there was no easy mode, and I'm gonna show y'all this right now. But there's one reason the game's uncontested greatness is a mixed blessing. Elden Ring is too long, and it's too hard for the majority of casuals and even not so casual players. And it's inescapable. Acclaim could wrongly convince some folks that games just aren't for them. No, it's just that if you suck, you suck. Elden Ring is not that hard of a game. If you actually know what you're doing when you're playing the game, it's not going to be that hard. There are so many boss battles. There are different ways to better your craft in the game. But when it comes to Inverse that says it's too long and too hard, they obviously are not real good players when they mention it's too long or it's too hard. Here's the thing: a game cannot be too hard. It can't. If it's too hard, then you obviously ain't trying even enjoy the game. When I first got into Elden Ring, I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it either. But the more I progressed in the game, the more I enjoyed it, and the more I said that this game would be Game of the Year. That's if you enjoy playing video games. I'm thinking from Inverse, they don't enjoy like games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring because it's a one difficulty type of game where you literally have to work in order to get a good ending. And some people just don't like grinding in order to get a good ending or in order to progress. They just want to play a game like casually and just get it over with. And in my opinion, that is not gaming. That is not a good way to become a gaming journalist. If you are just playing the game to just get it over with. You should be playing the game to enjoy it. But let's keep on going. There are several compelling reasons Elden Ring deserves all the praise that's been tossed its way like Mardi Gras, beads from tipsy revelers. The first and most persuasive tool is world. It's no secret that many open world games can sag under the weight of big empty maps that too often reduce gameplay to a series of interconnected checklists. Elden Ring does not suffer from this issue. The lands between are staggering in the immensity and intricacy. There are a million wonderful ways to meet your maker in Limgrave. The game's opening region alone, hidden dungeons contain their own hidden sub-dungeons. An ordinary tune gives way to an expansive realm of caverns with a star-spotted sky. Unlike most games, you can actually visit everything you see far in the distance. The looming golden earth tree, the spindly tower on a jagged cliff, the trundling trolls dragging in a wagon, and you can see all of it, or at least attempt to, pretty much right from the start. There's no set order in which you have to do things. Okay, so yeah, she's talking about this area where you fight the ancestral spirit. You know that the ancestor, that giant deer. One of the most relaxing boss battles in that game. You know, besides Melania and Rodan, if you are trying to fight Rodan alone. But for real, if you trying to fight Rodan alone is a real pain in the neck. And let's not even mention the amount of broken TVs and broken controllers that came from Melania. And when I finally beat Melania, I cannot tell you how much relief came from my heart when I beat Melania, because that chick took me over 30 times to try to even beat that chick once. She was tossing me around like a rag doll. But I assure you that this person who was talking about this never even got close to beating Melania. You figure out her moves, she's pretty simple to beat. But I assure you that the person who wrote this probably did not even get to Melania, or even attempt to even try to beat Melania. So let's just keep going with this. Elden Ring also succeeds due to an enormous show of confidence by developers from software. This is a game that is wholly unafraid to let you miss stuff. On the contrary, it's all but impossible to truly see and do everything without the aid of numerous detailed guides, or better still, talking with friends or strangers who are also exploring the lands between. To give you a sense of just how much there is to do, the official player's guide clocks in at nearly 5 pounds and more than 500 pages. The second volume of similar heft won't be out until March 2023, more than a year after the game's debut. In addition to being full of secrets, Elden Ring is punishingly hard. And there's no options to vary the difficulty. Again, they don't want to grind in this game. They don't actually want to get good. They don't actually want to try to progress. They don't actually want to try to work in order to beat this game. They just expect this game to just be easy for them. You know what? Let's put a hard mode, then let's put a baby mode where you can literally one-shot all the enemies. Maybe that'll make it feel better. Now, for real, if they really do that, do you not know how embarrassed people would be if they actually did that and they say they actually beat the game? Because you can beat the game multiple. I think it's like 6 or 7 endings. You can beat the game on this one difficulty game, and you can call it a week, call it a month. Doesn't matter. The fact that they want a easy mode just goes to show like they are truly not actual good gamers. They just want to be handed an achievements. Let's keep on going. Right after leaving the tutorial area, there's a challenging mini boss fight that you can attempt immediately, and most players will, but you will get your ass handed to you in seconds. It can take hours of grinding to improve your character stats and equipment enough to take this guy down, let alone the first actual boss. Yes, that's how it is. from software's previous games like the Dark Souls series and 2019 Sekiro, which is also I think also won game of the year, also do not include difficulty options. It's become a hallmark of the studio's games. Elden Ring director Hidetaka Miyazaki, hold on, I'm saying that right, acknowledged as much in a January interview with the official PlayStation blog, while maintaining that open-ended gameplay makes it difficult more manageable. While we offer games with a high level of challenge, we design them in a way that feels fulfilling to overcome. Yes, when you beat Melania, and Melania is the most hardest boss in that game. When you finally beat her, it is severely satisfying to beat her. Because she claps your cheeks each and every time. Especially when you are trying to come at her like every different way that you can to try to beat her. But I don't want new players to worry or stress about the difficulty too much. Okay, so let's keep on going. We're gonna skip this. The difficulty of Elden Ring isn't necessarily an accessibility barrier. Back in May, Inverse contributor Grant Stoner spoke with numerous disabled players who had conquered the game by using characters built tailored or to their unique play styles. Nevertheless, the difficulty of Elden Ring is an approachability barrier for many players, disabled or not. And so you tell me, disabled players can beat this game, but you can't? Yeah, you suck as a gamer, and you should be ashamed of yourself to call yourself a gamer. Nevertheless, the difficulty of Elden Ring is an approachability barrier for many players, it's disabled or not, and when nearly 20 million people have bought your game, customizable difficulty starts to make a lot more sense. No, it doesn't. You just suck. I haven't actually finished Elden Ring. But you had the nerve to write a review, even though you didn't finish the game. Let me go and read this again for you guys from this guy who can't get good at the game. I haven't finished Elden Ring, despite having played several dozen hours into it. Not even close. And I'm about as far as it gets from gaming newcomer. But I'm not the only one at Inverse Towers in the situation. Senior entertainment writer Eric Francisco expressed his mingled awe and dissatisfaction with the game rather elegantly in December Twitter thread. I don't know how else to express it, but when it comes down to it, the Elden Ring, a game I acknowledge is fantastic, but that I ultimately do not love and cannot finish, kind of alienated me away from gaming completely, he wrote. No, you just suck. That's why you want an easy mode, because you suck. You're not a hardcore gamer, but you out here writing reviews for a game. Now, again, let me go ahead and read this again for these guys that wrote this. I haven't finished Elden Ring, despite having plowed several dozen hours into it. Not even close. You criticizing the game that you say is too hard, and you didn't even attempt to finish it. Once again, these guys have not gotten close to Melania. These guys have not gone close to Radagon. They have not gotten close to the Elden Beast, the Celestial Beast. They have not gotten close to freaking forgot the first Elden Lord's name. They have not gotten close to the freaking the dragon down right there. I think in death in that grave area. I forgot what it's called. But these guys are criticizing a game that they had not finished. Yeah, these guys obviously need to get good. Keep on going. Elden Ring's immense status sort of disillusioned me on where the hobby is going. Evolving into a thing I do not recognize and do not see myself fitting in anymore. It's like everyone loves a person I had a very bad date with, and I'm left to keep it to myself. That means you had a bad experience then. You decided not to get good at the game. You decided to just quit because you think it's too hard. That's why these people want an easy mode. I suspect a lot of people feel similarly. No, probably just you. They appreciate that From Software's latest is a singular achievement, but it feels insurmountable. No, it doesn't. And for some of these people, learning that Elden Ring is almost universally seen to be as good as gaming gets might be enough to put them off the medium entirely. No, it doesn't. When I realized that I personally know exactly two people who have completed Elden Ring, and both of them did so for a review embargo, I took it upon myself to do a little informal poll. Yeah, so apparently some guys kind of fell off on it, and some guys did beat it, but this still doesn't excuse the fact that you guys just suck at the game. This game deserved to win Game of the Year. You want to know why? Because it's actually a pretty great game. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. The fact that you guys are mad that the game is hard and there's no easy mode for you pansies, you can beat Elden Ring. You can beat this game. You just got to get good. You just got to get good. You can't. Me playing Elden Ring, I grind. I had to grind in order to beat the game. And I'm on my second playthrough right now. Well, I'm trying to get a second ending right now, and it's still a pretty fun game. But you guys are saying like the game is not that good to you because there's not an easy mode. Yeah, and you guys call yourselves reviewers, game reviewers, or gamers, because you guys had to play a game that's, first of all, you don't have to play it, but you can't say it's bad because it's not an easy mode. That means you suck as a gamer. You don't take time to actually grind in the game, to actually enjoy the game. You guys just suck. To the guys here that at Inverse, yeah. This came out. This review came out in December 31st, 2022. So literally just last week, or a couple weeks ago. And they saying like the Elden Ring should not have been Game of the Year. Let me guess, it should have been God of War Ragnarok. This game sold 17.5 million copies, and you telling me God of War Ragnarok should have been the winner? Yeah. Well, they didn't actually say that, but this is what I'm getting, because a lot of people who saw that Elden Ring won Game of the Year got pretty pissed off that God of War did not win. Once again, these gaming journalists didn't even play the game. I mean, did not even finish the game, and they are saying it shouldn't. Elden Ring winning Game of the Year was a huge problem. At least try to finish the game. At least try to get good at the game. You guys can't even get good at the game. And this is the problem with gaming journalism. They want everything to be handed to them on a silver platter. They want it to be easy. And when they get a game that's actually challenging and it actually wants you to work for a conclusion, now all of a sudden they want to cry like little pansies. Yeah, these guys ain't actually gamers. They're just in it just to put a story out. They're not actually in it to actually give out some good reviews. But guys, let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section below. If you guys like what I'm saying, like and subscribe to the video, hit the notification bell. I will see y'all next one. Peace. Also, make sure you join me on my Discord. You know, the links are in the description below. You guys want to have a conversation, want to talk. You guys want to promote your own videos. You want to talk about gaming, movies, and TV shows, or politics. You know, just hit that link in the description box below, and let's have a chat. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll be on my Twitch sometimes, just playing games, to be chilling. Some new games coming out this year that I want to play, especially when it comes to Resident Evil games, and just make sure you subscribe there, you follow me there, and let's have some fun. Also, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because the YouTube algorithm is hurting everybody at this point, and they do not like seeing small guys like myself grow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because your man try to get paid here, people. It don't take nothing but a second.